Joshua, what's up, buddy? What's shaking? Surprise, we're not doing Resident Evil 4 tonight. I know I said I was going to do it, but I'm going to do it on Tuesday. We're going back to it again on Tuesday. But tonight I decided to hop into Toxic Commando. What you up to, Joshua? Drinking my third cup of coffee today. It's probably a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Make sure everything's working. Everything looks like it's working. All right. So, tell me, Joshua, what's your preferred class in this game? Or have you even leveled all of them to figure out what your preferred class would be? I wasn't surprised when it popped up Toxic Commando. Oh, you was surprised. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I love Resident Evil 4. I'm gonna play Resident Evil 4. I told people, you know, we're doing Resident Evil 4, so there's some people that, you know, want to see me finish Resident Evil 4, and I'm absolutely gonna finish it. I'm just gonna do it, I think, 1 day a week as opposed to 2 days a week. Because unfortunately, numbers don't lie, and while I have about the same amount of chatters, regardless of whether I do this or I'm doing RE4 remake, my viewership is way higher when I do this as opposed to RE4 right now. So, Arizona, what's up, buddy? Man, I feel like I haven't talked to you forever, Arizona. Where you been, man? Arizona anti-hero. Zeke, what's up, buddy? 26 months in a row. Holy moly. Thank you for the sub, man. Fucking legend over there. What you up to, Zeke? Defender's your favorite, but you run medic. Yeah. Well, you run medic with other people. And for those who just popped in, I know we're gonna do RE4 tonight. We're gonna do RE4 on Tuesday. So I'm gonna switch RE4 to like 1 day a week. I already said why. It's just reasons, man. Just reasons. But we're gonna finish RE4. But we're gonna do RE4 on Tuesdays. Plus, I just dropped like a major medic build. Although I'm not playing medic tonight, but the unkillable medic. Because medic's just stupid. It's just stupid. What's shaking, Arizona? What are you doing, man? How was your weekend? Wait, what's today? Today's Thursday. How was your week, I guess? Most of the time, because people don't run medic. I know, right? I joined a public game the other day on very hard. We didn't have any medics. I'm like, how do we not have any medics? I almost feel like the game should, like, I don't know. If the player base isn't dead, I almost feel like it should force a medic in there, or like, I don't know. I mean, I think you could run it without medic, but when I'm running with like just random ass people, like, I don't have a whole lot of luck running without a medic. I just don't. It's not been my experience that that's been the best thing for me to do. What I am doing tonight, because I'm still leveling the strike, so what I'm doing tonight, I'm kind of torn on the strike because power spike is ridiculously powerful. Like, it is ridiculously powerful, but it's a one and done, right? So I'm thinking and hopeful that once you buff intensification all the way up, that you're going to be building your bar so quickly that it won't really matter. So the goal for tonight is get intensification maxed out and then see how that works with how quickly that bar comes back up. I know a lot of people just like Fireball. I like Fireball as well. I think Fireball is probably better for leveling, but when that sloth pops up, Fireball ain't getting it done. Power Spike will do a much better job on that. So that's probably what we're going to be. We're going to be testing that out tonight. So this is where we're going. So there you go. Zeke, what you up to, man? Which is weird that people don't run medic. I think everybody just likes big explosions. Everybody like, ooh, big explosions, good. Like, big explosions are good, but I mean, you know, you can't DPS if you're dead. It's like, oh, the sloth is harder to kill. Okay, but if you're dead, you can't kill it. So you're exhausted today. Did you work today? I'm kind of tired today. I started running again today. I haven't ran in like 4 months because I had a calf strain, and then so I had a calf strain because when my mother had her stroke, I drove to Arkansas, which is like 26 hours straight. And then I was just exhausted, I think, and then carried luggage upstairs or whatever. I strained my calf. And then like 2 weeks later, I was playing with my daughter. I knew I'd strained it, but then I was playing with my daughter jumping, and I jumped and strained it again like 2 weeks later. And I was like, fuck. And then like 2 weeks after that, I was driving down the road with my wife, and there was a lady like just slumped over in the car. Cars are not moving. Cars are just driving around her. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I get out of the car and I take off running because I'm like, this lady's dying. I got to get up there and help this chick, right? So I take off running, and when I take off running, I strain my calf again. That was like every 2 weeks for a month and a half, I strained my calf. So I was like, fuck it. I'm like, I'm just going to have to give it like a really long time. So I gave it like 3 months to kind of heal. And I just today started doing like really light running. So I started running again today. So I'm a little tireder than I normally would be, but that's why. Oh, you slept like trash? Well, they'll do it too. I haven't ran strike on very hard yet. I've only ran the other 3 classes. I haven't run operator like hardly at all. My operator's like super low. I played operator quite a bit during the beta, but obviously, you know, you couldn't get above level 5. So I want to get that leveled up so I can kind of test that out too. Everybody's like, operator's the best class. I'm like, I don't know about best. Is it good? Probably. I don't know about best though. Maybe it depends on what you're doing. Oh, this is the best part, Joshua. She wasn't even hurt. She fell asleep in the car while she was sitting in the road. I was ready to break that chick's window out because I was like beating on the window. She wasn't moving. I'm like, fuck, she's fucking dead or dying. I got to get into the car. And of course, you know, she's driving. Most cars, you know, whenever you take off driving, like your door's locked, right? So her doors were locked. Then, you know, I beat on the window like 3 times. And that 3rd time, I was like, this is it. You know, if she don't wake, if she's not moving, or, you know, she can't open the window, I'm about to break her window out and get her out of the damn car. And luckily that 3rd time I beat on the window, she was like, oh, what? I was like, are you all right? And she rolled down the window. She's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was up late last night. I fell asleep. I'm like, motherfucker. Like, you fell asleep in the road, driving down the road. Jesus Christ. But she wasn't driving down the road. She was parked in a school line. I don't know if she was picking up a kid, but that's where she was, and that she fell asleep. I'm like, fuck me. Well, at least she didn't fall asleep while she was driving, I suppose. Operators are the better one, but dealing with the slob, probably, but why not both? Why not both? Yeah, so I strained the shit out of my calf and I had to stop running for like fucking 3 months because this bitch fell asleep in her car. I mean, shit happens. I shouldn't give her too hard a time, but come on, man. I injured myself trying to save your non-dying ass. I told my buddy, he's like, dude, you have the most interesting shit happen to you. I'm like, I know, right? Because I have found 2 dead people in a car before in the course of my life. No, I found one dead person in a car, and I found another person who had been he had been offed in the road and left in the road in a pool of his own bodily fluids, right next to a state trooper station, no less. Like, jeez. Anyway, enough of my life experiences. I mean, I found a lot of dead people at work, but that was work. That's a different story. All right, well, still leveling up the S890. So I'm gonna run with I think I'm gonna run with the shotgun. And my favorite pistol, Geist, is ridiculous. It's a 9mm. It's a Glock. My Glock is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So you just chilling out, Zeke? You're not like doing anything because you feel like garbage? You playing anything? Do I live in a zombie apocalypse? No, but if I did, I would thrive. I would thrive. I would kill all the zombies. All the zombies. So many zombies. All right, am I in the right class? Yes, I'm in the right class. All right. We're gonna start off with hard. I don't know, should we hard or very hard? Oh, why don't you finding dead people? I don't know. Well, I kept finding dead people. I used to do security work in Vegas too, so we found dead people quite a bit. Or, you know, people would try and murder you. That would happen a lot too. So, and then dead people outside of work. Yeah, I only found the 2. It's just the 2. So those two. One of them I found I was in college. One of them I found when I was in high school. So one was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was coming back. I was working at a Burger King during the summer when I was in high school, and me and a buddy of mine was working at the Burger King. We got off at 3. We were driving back home, and we found a lady who had passed away in her truck sitting at a stoplight. And we were like 16, and we're freaking out, man. I didn't know what the hell to do. There was no cell phones. Like, this is before cell phones because I'm old, right? Raven. With drills that, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's the guy that tried to someone tried to kill me at work one time with a power drill. That was fun. In hindsight, it was kind of hilarious, but yeah. What's up, Raven? Just had a state trooper off a city cop over a lady that was, oh god, wow, that's fucked up. That's like seriously fucked up. Nada. All right, what mission you guys want me to do? You guys can pick the mission. Anybody got any requests? Take your pick. If no one's got any specific mission you want me to run, then I'll pick something random. Impasse. Which one's impasse? Impasse. Decrypt the EMP's access code. Oh, this one's a bitch. All right, we'll do this one. Walter, we're gonna solo this bitch. Wait, what? Yeah, there we go. Get Walter up a little bit. We'll pop into very hard. I hate leveling the. Now I don't know how it'll be with the operator, but the strike, I find leveling it much more difficult than the defender or the medic on very hard solo, because I mean the medic, it's a medic. Defender, I mean, once you even get like the 50 armor, I mean, or even 25 armor on the defender, it's pretty badass. One of these nights I got to do the unkillable.
We'll deploy our trap at the mining pit.
I might try to do the unkillable solo. How many people are untouchable? That's it. How many people think I could do untouchable solo? You know what that is? Anybody? Everybody?
I need to reload.
Could I pull off untouchable with the AI?
I'm liking this.
Might be the hardest challenge I've done in this game. Because the AI is kind of retarded. They're not very bright.
Start the generator to open the gate.
Bump that achievement. No. No. Oh wait, I don't need gas for this. Okay.
I'll take care of it.
All right. What are you doing, man? Come on.
Nothing to it.
Give me my gas. All right, what kind of car do we got? Hey, it's right outside. Well, it's the Banshee. I don't so much mind the Banshee. I like my destination. What's up, buddy? I like my unlimited ammo. That's nice. You've tried it 3 times, and a sploder always gets you. Sploder? Oh, the nukers. That makes sense. I could see that. I could see that, or I could see the like the grabber getting you. Bro knows the end. Did you try it with randoms? Joshua? Which up to destination? For those of you who just joined, no, I have not stopped doing Resident Evil 4. We're gonna do it next Tuesday. So I might have a slight addiction to this game. None of you should be surprised the way I like zombies, which zombies in both games, but still.
Hey, no problem.
Raven, we gotta do clowns again one night.
I can get it.
Sometime. I don't know when. Sometime. You can do it on hard. Try it with bots. Oh, you tried it with bots too, and I'll put anyone. Let you know when. Okay, I'll try and figure out a good day to do it. I'll try like I mean, you know, probably like a Friday again. That's cool with you.
Once you find the EMP access code, we'll decrypt it.
Yeah, maybe. Let me double check, make sure I'm not don't have anything. The wife don't have anything planned, but yeah, I'm gonna go do it tomorrow.
All this technology in this place
down
was
for
still
maybe.
overrun.
What class and what map were you trying to do it on, Joshua? Because I have my theories. You can tell me, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, because I haven't done it yet. But I have my theories as to how to best pull this off.
Oh,
Shiny.
where have you been all my life?
I know, right? Super shiny.
I'll find a use for this.
It's up the hill. Do I want to go up the hill? I want to wait. You know what? Let's go up the hill. Defender, did on church. Ah, that's what I was gonna do. This thing does not want to get up the hill.
Stop moving.
Like at all. Should have won on the other side. I think I can. I think I can. I can do it. Ah, we got it. Okay. Just took like a week.
Watch out for the stalker. Oh, great.
Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot I switched.
There are some inconveniences up ahead.
That's teamwork, baby. Time out! I need to reload.
One thing I will give the AI good credit for, they're really good at finding opponents, even if they're not good at killing them very quickly. Damn it.
Now it's a party.
Lol. I did like 20 points of damage to myself because I knocked myself off the hill. I mean, I meant to do that. Totally. Stealing my thunder there. How about the rest of you guys? Anybody try the, You know what I wish they would do? They really need to do this, because they're going to come out with the harder difficulty, right? So when we get the harder difficulty, all these, like, AI characters are still going to be level 1. Like, I think the characters, the AI needs to be leveled up and skilled up. Just make it, it's fine. Make it like just a static thing. Like, okay, the devs are like, okay, I'm going to give, you know, the medic these abilities, or I'm going to give, you know, whatever. Give him this skill tree spec or whatnot. But they need to be, like, leveled up. Like, you know, it's 40. Let's say you're doing, you know, let's say you're doing hard. They need to be at least level, like, 20. And if you did very hard, it needs to be at least level 30. And then when you hit the new, you know, the new difficulty, they need to be 40. They don't. I don't like the fact that they're all level 1. Uncle Bob, what's up, buddy? Don't worry, Uncle Bob. We're back to RE4 on Tuesday. I promise. Tuesday. Uncle Bob's gonna, like, he's gonna yell at me. Hey, what's up, buddy?
I'm liking this.
100% agree. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's quality of life that we need, right? I mean, aside from, you know, everybody jonesing for new maps, and, you know, we really need a horde mode in a pretty bad way. etc., etc. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm loving the game, Uncle Bob. So for sure, hands down, 100%. All right, let's go get. I mean, as much as I like having unlimited ammo here, I need the Humvee because I can't pull off doors with this. Grumble, grumble, not playing RE4, grumble. It's a damn fine game. I think I'm only about 20% of the way through it, though. And then I still got the Ada thing to do, too. The Ada DLC. See? This is why I gotta go get the other truck.
Reloading! Watch my back!
I looked it up. What I read said I was about 20% of the way through it, so that's the only reason I say 20%, because I was curious, so I looked it up. It was like, it said 20 to 25%, so maybe that's true, maybe that's not true, I don't know. How will vehicles work in horde mode? That's a good question. Since horde to be defending points, not traveling. That's a good question. I also kind of, well, I mean, I kind of wonder if like, hey, I see a sloth in there. So, you know, if you looked at the road map, you looked at it close enough, you saw just like I did. There's like a 6x6 and there's a forklift. So, if they had a more industrial type vehicle like the forklift, they could put that into horde mode, and then you could use it for something like, you know, setting up barricades between like waves, or, you know, I don't know, moving stuff. I'm sure they could figure out some sort of mechanical reason for you to have to move stuff. Or set up barricades. So there's one thing they could do once they get some, you know, different types of vehicles in here. And there's all sorts of other vehicles that they could actually use too. I'm sure they could come up with, they know more about what vehicles they have access to, or, you know, have built or whatnot. Because, like, you know, they've got over 40 vehicles in Roadcraft in just the base game, not including all the DLC for that game. So you're probably looking at like 60 plus vehicles in Roadcraft alone, and then Mud Runner, Snow Runner. So I'm sure they've got some stuff that you could use in that particular scenario. Dude, I was just listening to the Conan the Barbarian theme earlier when I was running. Just don't judge me. And now I have to watch the movie, because I haven't watched it so far this year, and I watch Conan the Barbarian at least 10 times a year because the movie's dope. All right, sloths going down. Ooh. Oh, that hurt, didn't it, big boy? That's right. You ain't dead, I know. Still hurt them.
You don't want that on you.
Suck.
Watch where you shoot.
Get out of the way then, jackass. Oh, boy, on me. Get off me. Attack the AI. That's the way this is supposed to work. There we go. Put a wrecking ball April 1st Reddit. I know, I agree. Dude, I was so excited for the wrecking ball, and like I didn't get a chance to like really like look at it that day, so I saw it and I got so excited, man. I was like, oh my god, wrecking ball, we get to just freaking mow through zombies with a wrecking ball. I was giddy like a little kid at Christmas, man. And then I got home and checked, and they just crushed all my hopes and dreams. I was like, dude, why would they do this to me? Why? Why do they hate me so? BRB about to go pick some Chinese food. Nice. We're going for Chinese food. Is this like authentic Chinese food, or you like me, you just go to Panda Express and call it Chinese food? Because I used to torment a friend of mine who was Chinese. I go to Panda Express all the time, and then I'd send her pictures of my food and be like, "Ah, I got Chinese food tonight," and she'd yell at me. She's like, "That is not Chinese food." Like, it's made by Chinese people. They migrated to the U.S. and opened a restaurant. It's amazing. I do like to torment my friends. Just ask Raven. Or Raven. Well, I got no gas in this thing.
Spinning up the turret.
I'm the twitch in a lot of people's right eye, so. Don't lie, Raven. I make your life far more interesting than it would be without me. Interesting is the word I would use. All right, now we gotta find gas. Ugh. There'd be gas up there. I don't know if this thing will make it up there. I'm gonna get halfway up there and it's gonna die on me. Now let's come back for the other one.
No gas, no go.
Ooh.
There's a scoop.
Wasn't quite as stealthy there as I wanted.
Anthem is a Boy Scout.
Hey.
I'm being defensive.
Walter Iron. Loading more rounds.
When do you guys think we're actually going to get a horde mode in this game? What's your prediction? I say like middle of next year. And that's just straight out of my butt. That is based on absolutely nothing. Mention how much I like this pistol. Just saying. I got gas, I got ammo. Really all I need is the gas. Crystals. Ceremonial Crucible. Thank you for the follow. What's up? What's up?
Whacker territory. That'll do it.
I missed the whacker.
Filling back up.
More? No. We are going to get a horde mode, though. There's zero chance we don't get a horde mode. Zero. If there's like, if it's possible to have a negative chance you get a horde mode, there's a negative chance we don't get a horde mode. Because they put one in, because they put one in, World War Z. They put one in 40K, so obviously you're going to get one in this. It's a matter of when, not if. Wrong side. It's just like being in real life. My wife's car fills up on one side, my car fills up on the other. I'm always forgetting which is which.
Gonna fill them with holes.
All right.
Travel guide didn't mention tentacles.
Icy pancakes.
Liar, liar, zombie.
I saw the stalker, but honestly, I hate the stalker more than the stalker.
Power activated.
Like, considerably more.
Back up.
Scarlet Witch. Wait. Raven, thank you for the gifties. Raven, 5 gifties, jeez. Girl.
There's that nasty skunk smell.
Oop, oop, oop. Okay. Ah, there.
With me to heal.
Yes, Raven, thank you so much for the gifties, girl.
Happy and
Thank you, thank you.
healthy. Got another win.
Raven's a rock star. Oh shit. Nothing's gonna eat me while I'm doing this. No, you don't. No, you don't. Nah. I gotta get the truck. It's so swampy. I want to see some snow up in here. We need some different terrain other than just swamp all the time. I do think the maps need a little more variety amongst the maps. I will say that. Like, you know, I see a lot of people complain because we don't have enough maps. They're like, oh, it's only 9 maps. You know, even Back 4 Blood had more than that. Somebody made a comment on one of my videos the other day. They were like, Back 4 Blood had more. Well, Back 4 Blood, you didn't have near as much playtime as you do in this game. The maps weren't nearly as long. So that's where I'll, you know, sort of separate the two, being very different in that regard. However, I will say I could use a little more variety in the maps.
I'm keeping this
Please.
one. Bet we could use the winch.
So I'm hopeful that the 2 new maps, was it 2 new maps? We get 2 new maps this year or 1? I don't remember. I know we're getting 2 new monsters. I think it's 1 new map, 2 new monsters, right? I think that's right. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. And that's how you deal with that. I gotta say, I'm really liking this this nuke. I can just get this bar to build a little faster. Nukes, hands down, gonna be the way to go, man. That thing takes so much time to kill. Hell, half the time I think it's broken, it takes so long to kill. Which is kind of crazy.
Look how easy that was.
Super easy.
I'll find a use for this.
Kamikaze, what's up, buddy? Yes. Yes, I am. So, you know, I've told everybody this. They're gonna have to hear it again. I'm sorry. But, you know, I was doing the I forget which one it is. The lightning ball where you throw like 5 of them or whatever. I feel like that one's definitely better before you can get the ability to build your bar back a little easier when you're killing stuff. But when I'm in combat, I'm feeling like my ability bar is building back fast enough now, and I don't even have the last ability, like, you know, 4 points in that path yet. But I feel like at that point, it's going to build back fast enough that I'm gonna call it for the nuke, because the nuke is just crazy, man. I mean, yeah, that's the way I'm leaning right now. We're gonna see. You got any opinions? What do you think? Did I miss a tree? Did I miss big fat shinies over there? I did.
You can smell that skunk coming. Get over here for healing.
Time out! I need to reload!
I will say I got my favorite medic spec built out for sure. Like as far as like pure healer goes. And yeah, I mean that the medic is kind of ridiculous. I feel like the medic's damn near broken. I mean, it really is. It's not putting out the most damage, but quite frankly, if you're unkillable, does it matter that you're not putting out the most damage? I mean, who cares, right? I mean, I did the very hard run with just the pistol on the medic. There's a reason. You know, you just don't need the damage if you can't be killed. Excuse me. I think that last little bit would be a nuker. Been seeing a lot of clips of non-kill. Yeah, well, the medic is just ridiculous, dude. I did a whole guide on it. It's the only one I've done a guide on yet, but I'll do one on the rest of them. I just gotta play them, like, more of them. Test out some things. I can kind of see where I'm probably gonna lean with the striker though. Right now, I'm strongly leaning into the nuke ability. Which, and I mean, again, it kind of depends on what you're running with too, right? Because like, if you've got a maxed out operator who's got like the extra, who's got like the extra sorry. Chocolate. Just finish the rest of them off. No, not. You know, if you've got an operator already, then maybe I'd be more likely to go with like who can deal with the sloth. Maybe I'd be more likely to go with you know, taking the smaller 5 shots for crowd control a little more. But then if you got a defender who's, you know, who's killing all of them, you really don't need that either. So look, I think I'm probably gonna torch.
That's what I needed.
Or not the medic, the nuke. Maybe I'll change my mind after I play it for a while, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Sleek Hero Fire. Thank you for the follow. Medic non-killable for all, or just the main? I'm not following you. Is the medic non-killable for all, or just the main? It just I'm not following you. I'm not following you, buddy. Like just for the person that's playing the medic?
Reloading. I'm liking this.
Probably go pick that up just in case. Just in case. The person playing the medic not killable, or is the group? Well, mostly the person playing the medic. But your healing is so powerful and so ridiculous that, I mean, as long as the healer is healing everybody else, like everybody else is pretty much unkillable too. I mean, I guarantee you, if I took a group that was brand new to the game, but they're competent players, right? Not like just some jackass who's gonna be running around not paying attention to what the hell he's doing. I could take like a group of level 1 people into very hard. I guarantee you I could get them all through there, and would probably with zero to very little deaths easily. If you're playing with a medic who's actually going to pay attention to healing,
Don't get whacked by the whacker.
then yeah, like the whole group's pretty much unkillable, because the heals are just ridiculous. You can get a full heal on the medic in like literally like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. About 3 seconds, you'll go from, why can't I get this shit? Come on, there it is. In like 3 seconds, you'll go from 20% health to like a full bar. And you don't have to stand in a circle. All you have to do is run over to Kato, boom, drop it, cancel it, and run away. And he will, if he's at 20%, he's going to be 100% or damn near. If he's not at 100, he'll be at like 90. And that's as long as it takes. That's all you have to do. And that's only going to burn about 25% of your bar. And the ability is going to be back up in like, I don't know. Depends on how many zombies you're killing. But let's say 20 seconds. It'll be back up. You could use it again. So unless your group is just completely incompetent, if you have a healer with the right spec, and I've heard people say, oh, specs don't matter, there's not enough. I mean, there's not a whole lot of variation, but yeah, it does matter. You know, if you've got a healer willing to actually heal people and pay attention to people and do what a healer should be doing, then yeah, no, you're gonna be fine. I could literally carry anyone through any very hard, easily, with the healer. At max level, you know, obviously. Get off me, Chief. Just a whole ass ton of it. I didn't know there was that many,
Loading more
that many stalkers. I feel like the AI has to reload like every 10 rounds. Every time I look at them, they're reloading. All the time. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wonder if they're gonna nerf it, honestly. That's why you can't be the healer. You focus too much on shit. I mean, admittedly, when I'm like running with people, like, cause I do run with people. I mean, I've played with viewers before. I've had, play with like Foul quite a bit. So, it's not like I don't play with people. I do play with people, but primarily I run solo, especially if like I'm streaming or something, just because it's easier. But for that reason, I do tend to get lost in my own, I don't know, my own damage output and whatnot. Shit. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? No, not you, jackass. Fine. Just do it right there. He didn't like that. He said, nah, bro. I'm gonna kill you now. Poor sloth. Just didn't have it in him. But yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. I'll get overly focused myself. But if you're not doing that, if you're actually paying attention, like I may or may not do, if I'm actually paying attention, I could easily carry, level 1 characters through this with no upgrades, no nothing.
Back at the ranch.
If I'm paying attention. And if I'm not, I'll still get them through the run because it just doesn't, I mean, I'm not gonna die. I'd have to have some sort of crazy special moment to be dead.
Time out! I need to reload!
Especially if you go, because like with the particular build I'm talking about too, you've got like about 3 points to play with. So you can either, like if you're running with a group, you can make your healing circle a little bit bigger, which will help, or you could take like 2 extra stems, which I think is overkill, but if you need that, if you're going down that much, you could take 2 extra stems, and then you could take
I'll take care of this. That was my bad.
take 2 extra stems and take an extra med kit too, and it's kind of broken. I'm just saying, broken. Behold the nuke zombie. It has a nuke, the ultimate medic counter. I am curious as to what the other special and defective we're gonna get this year are, because we get two new ones. I just don't know what, obviously no idea what they are, but you guys got any thoughts? What do we have in World War Z, Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood, etc. that we don't have in here yet? Actually, I think they're there in the truck. I need my Humvee.
Spinning up the turret.
I think we need a proper screamer. And I think we're gonna get one. As for the other, I honestly don't know. I honestly haven't given a whole lot of thought, but I will say, as far as the grabber goes, I did like the stalker better and or the smoker and there's a nuker upstairs. I did like the stalker better in Left 4 Dead than the nuker here.
Smell that? Skunk coming.
Sorry, we were in our way.
A truck. Stalker zombie would be legit. Yeah, I want the Weeper too. Remember the Weeper in Left 4 Dead? Like she'd be, which would be hard to do here because this is not a corridor horde shooter. Like Left 4 Dead was. Much as I love Left 4 Dead, you're just going down a damn hallway, right? In every map, you're going down a hallway. But that's what you did. That's what you did in Back 4 Blood. That's what you did in Left 4 Dead. That's what you do in World War Z. not completely knocking that. I love those games. I'll play those games, but that's what you're doing. So it was, you know, it was kind of easy to put in like a weeper in that game. Just because you're going down the hallway, they can plant her in the middle of the hallway, and now you got to deal with it, right?
Feel better already.
So I don't know how they would implement that in this game, but I would love to have a weeper. Because I remember playing Left 4 Dead. You're playing Left 4 Dead, and like you'd hear her crying, and then you're like, oh shit, you know, and then you're like, you know, you're having to look for her. You're really having to start, you know, you kind of have to be careful. It's like, oh shit, oh my god. There's just a feeling of dread that comes over you, like after the first time you saw, you know, you saw the smoker, like grab somebody and carry him off and start beating the shit out of him. So we need something like that here. Right now, the only thing that kind of does that for me, I guess, is that, why can't I open this door? Oh. Like, I'm having trouble with doors. To a certain extent is probably the grabber. But it's still not quite the same, though. Is there a road that goes back? Hey, look at that. I could have used that earlier. How the hell do I get back there? Jump over the fence? No. Duh. Wait. What? Oh my lord, I'm terrible with names. I'm so sorry. Revolving dislike on. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, get out. I do kind of feel like, as far as covering you, I feel like the AI in Back 4 Blood is actually better at covering the main player.
Don't mess with a toxic commando.
I meant to knock myself back. It was separation. It's planned separation and moving myself away from the bad guys. Stick with that story.
How can I smell this bad? I'm liking this.
I missed Chinese.
That's what I needed.
Wow, that's all 4. Here I was not real. I was going through the motions. I thought I had like 2. I guess it's time to go to the point, eh? What's the hardest difficulty you guys have done the last mission on? Where you're fighting the giant sloth? Has anyone done that on very hard solo?
Dibs on the turret.
I know it's not a solo game. I'm so curious. And then you could ask me if I've done it on very hard solo. I'll give you a hint. The answer is no. I tried it, but I didn't make it. Didn't make it. I don't think I was max level at the time, though. Nor do I think I was on the healer. I don't remember what I was on. Maybe I could give that a whirl tonight. Just done normal so far. I haven't sat down focused enough to do super hard. It was actually it's a pretty tough fight. I do find the one that's probably the hardest to do on very hard if you're going by yourself. Might be that one, but aside from that, the one where you have to protect the truck, like you've got the supplies. I think it's the one before the last one, where you have to take the supplies like from point A to point B. Just because, like, even like, you know, running on my unkillable healer build, just because you have to protect the truck, and the truck ends up getting hammered so often while I'm trying to get stuff that usually if I lose that one, it's not because I died, it's because I lost the truck, because I can't, or you know, lost the supplies, because you can't get the supplies back, can't heal those, so.
There should be a terminal inside the communication module. Activated.
Oh, too bad there's no kill sludge god terminal. Am I right? Flame fist away!
Wait, what? You know what? Let's do it anyway. All right, I really need to pay attention. How fast does this thing build back? Where's the bad guys?
Time out! I need to reload!
Won't you take me to? Won't you take me to? Won't you take me to?
I'll find a use for this.
I mean, that's over half the bar. That really wasn't that many zombies. I'm telling you, I just need like one more. I need those other 4 points, and I think this is gonna be pretty badass. Use the truck as a weakest point. Yeah. Do I want to use that? Might want to use that. Oh shit, let me get those. All right, I'm gonna get trapped in here. I forgot. You know what? What the hell?
Gonna put this to work.
Just because I like mowing down zombies with 50 cal. All right, Astrid, you're stuck in here with me now, girl.
Okay. So
Oh no, she
now-
left.
You'll
No.
need to restore the power to open that door.
Dibs on the turret! You all see the nuke, right? Looks like there's a stalker!
My face. I'm on fire.
Good to go.
Now it's a party! That's what I needed.
That's half of our problem solved. Now we can focus on finding a decryption box.
Hope the device is still there.
The last known location of a decryptor was in the vicinity of Gilby Lake.
Let's see if the fish are biting.
Curio Lofic, thank you for the follow. What's up? What's up?
Feeling good?
How are you? How are you?
Well,
My face took a little bit bigger beating there than I thought it was going to.
Anything. You can't make a decryptor?
Not without knowing the cryptographic algorithm they used.
Not sure if I need gas. We're gonna grab it just in case. Do I need gas? No, I really don't.
I got this spray.
Now we'll stop over there, grab some healing.
Got another one.
I'm still gonna watch for gators.
Remember, hit the
Stop using all my ammo, Ruby.
I'm liking this.
Oh, pick that up. There we go.
Time out! I need to reload!
Are we gonna get Sloth? Those appear I'm getting a shit ton of zombies. You know what else I've noticed? No matter where I go, like I could be in front and the AI will step in front of me and like walk like past my line of fire. Doesn't matter where I'm at. I feel like they're programmed to immediately be downrange in front of me all the time. See, like right then, she could have stepped to the left, but instead she stepped forward and in front of me for no good reason whatsoever.
Good to go.
What the hell?
Watch where you shoot.
That's a few more than I expected.
Not letting the turret go to waste. Got another wind.
How?
Feeling better already.
Really hate to miss these, but I want to grab those two. I do. I really, really do. I mean, it's a whole tree.
Falling back up!
My precious ammo. Wish I could kick Ruby out of that chair without getting out of the truck. I saw shiny. No, but you did feel the need to walk directly in front of me, so I feel the need to shoot you.
I'll find a use for this.
Hey now. Oh. Like, I know I saw a pink one up here somewhere. That was worth killing it for no other reason, just to recharge my ability.
Good to go.
Feeling better already.
Alright, is that all of them? What? No.
Reloading.
I'm still hopeful for that wrecking ball, by the way. I know it was an April Fool's joke, but I want a wrecking ball. I need a wrecking ball. Asking for a little wrecking ball in my life is not too much to ask for. I will hold out hope. Right? I need the wrecking ball. You know what else I need? I need a paver. You know, like the pavers that like flatten out the asphalt. I need one. It's gonna be slow as hell. I don't even care. I need to squish zombies with whatever the hell those things are called. And I know they've got them. They got a game called Roadcraft. They have to have them. What the range on this thing is? Let's find out. The range is pretty damn good. Wrecking ball to knock down damaged structures and forklift to place containers. Yeah, I didn't think about that. You could actually use a wrecking ball like more strategically to like knock, I don't know, walls or down something on top of incoming stuff. It's a dude in blue. Am I gonna need to get a... Am I gonna need to...
I see a whacker.
Wait, the whacker go down. You die? Whacker? Guess it died. I'm gonna assume it died. I was just sure it'll be used to fling zombies. I am super excited to see what kind of other vehicles they put in the game. I mean, I know most people are excited for, you know, more maps or whatever, but I'm definitely most looking forward to the vehicles. Hell, I'd be happy if I just got an update that was nothing but vehicles. Just give me a bunch of vehicles. First update next yeah, first update next year. Just give me vehicles. I'll be totally happy. 100% happy. Because that's going to give me new ways to play the same maps.
Should be easy enough.
I've considered that handle.
Aim for those blobs.
Hey, get out of the way.
You cleared the door. Let's winch it off. Something we can winch over there.
Thank God this winch is attached to the front. Is there nothing coming after me? I just waste that, did I? Oh, start decryption. Okay. Unlock the no effect stamina on the striker. Oh, the permanent run. No.
That's what I need.
I mean, I could, but no, I haven't done it yet.
There's a group closing in on you.
I don't really. Good. Where's the goon? Let's see a goon. Oh, there's a goon. Found the goon. Lol.
Encryption starting. Stay close to the decryptor, or this will never finish.
I blew Kato way the hell over there. My bad, buddy. Sorry, not sorry.
You need to keep in close proximity to the decryptor for this to work.
Power activated. You can smell that stuff coming.
Stay close to the decryptor, or this will never finish.
Just a second, shoot.
Are you blind?
I need you to step your happy ass into the decryptor.
Filling back up.
This is turning back on.
Decryption interrupted. Decryption speed decreased.
Stay close to the decryptor, or this will never finish.
Look, it's not going to finish anyway. Let's do this.
Decryption interrupted. Decryption
All right, there we
speed decreased.
Stay close
There
to
it
the
goes.
decryptor, or this will never finish.
Got another one.
I'll hold on as long as I can.
Decryption interrupted. Decryption speed decreased.
Stay close to the decryptor, or this will never finish.
Nothing on the job.
You owe me a beer for this. Thanks.
Where is...
Eyes on the snare.
Alright, there it is. Snare. Ah, damn, he had to get me. Nice, he's right there. Ah, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I don't like being on fire. Being on fire sucks. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's fine. Give me up, give me up, give me up, give me up.
I'm being defensive. Stop messing around.
Decryption canceled.
Lol.
Encryption started.
Get back to the decryptor before it re-encrypts the entire code.
Head for the pod.
Oh wait, now we gotta get Kato, don't I? Because we need 4.
Decryption speed decreased.
Stay close.
Alright, get in here. We gotta go. I gotta go get Kato, because I don't think this will work without 4. You son of a bitch.
We got a goon!
Of course I got a goon. I got a goon.
Time out! I need to reload!
Oh, oh.
Smell this bad!
Get back to the decryptor before it re-encrypts the entire code.
Guys, please! I'm hurt!
Alright, well, I really want my truck, but... Damn it! Stamina. This is fine. We'll just res in a second. Little teaser like getting knocked down to add a good game feel. Yeah, I agree. Your own demise getting knocked down once on one of the maps when you first played. I mean, I get knocked down all the time. Which is why I'm like, the Untouchables gonna be rough. Kamikaze, thank you for the super chat. I totally missed that, man. Thank you so much. I absolutely missed that. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the super chat. And this is why we got the sludge seat.
Feel better already.
I will say, this particular, the nuke ability on the striker, I'm really liking it. However, this particular, Into Nova, thank you for the follow. This particular mechanic, oh shit. Damn it. Alright, that's gonna be a problem. Here's when you least expect them. Alright, I gotta go get some heals somewhere. This might end abruptly, prematurely. Alright, where's some heals?
We're healing now.
Thank you, Astro. But they nevertheless will be straight refreshing. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for the update. Absolutely. Damn, I need my truck. I was trying to get out of the truck, but there's a sloth up there. All right, we're hoofing it, boys and girls. Where are we? I mean, I haven't got down yet, so... That's a long ways. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
Don't have the strength. Zone going hot. Don't step in the spit bubble.
He's probably gonna put me down.
That's teamwork, baby.
Come on, dude. The sloth didn't fill that back up. What? Why am I on lightning fire? It's not showing up well enough. Serious shit. No. Behind the tree. This is like a bad dream.
Stop shooting me, Jake.
Alright, this is the time where you heal me, Astrid. Now tell me this thing's not started over. Oh my god, I gotta start it over. Alright, fine. Fine. still caught up. Astrid, get the hell out of the way. Risky for the biscuits, always I say. Yeah, I mean,
Gonna fill 'em with holes.
I mean, I'm deep enough into this, I really need to do the smart thing. Smart thing is go resupply, come back, because I might have to start it over. It's balls. Knocking myself and everyone out of the circle kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. There's the one thing I found with the nuke that I'm not real thrilled about. And this mud, dude. This is like hefty, hefty mud. Some gas. I do need some of that. What is this? What is this? What's this? I think I kind of knew this was here, but seen it, but I forgot it. But I definitely don't need to do this with, what do I got, like 8 health? Wait, what do I got?
Mine set.
When did I pick up a mine, and why would I do that to myself? 4 shots in the railgun. I'll keep the railgun.
Something we can winch over there.
I don't remember picking up the mine. I don't want a mine. I want my turret. My turret would come in super handy over there. I mean, mine won't be completely worthless, but it means there's a turret sitting somewhere on this map, because I'm pretty sure I came in here with a turret. Yeah, resupplies. That's a smart thing to do. Risk is more fun, though. I'm just gonna be honest. Let's be real. Playing it, you know, living on the edge is way more fun. But then, you know, if I do that, then I like waste all this time like trying to level that I'm not gonna have. Right, let's take that.
Fresh med
Give me
packs.
that.
Sure.
Fill up yet? Nope. All right, we're going this with full ammo. Nice. Nice.
That's what I needed.
Damn. There we go. All right, let's see. Where's Kato? Kato, where you at? There he is.
Okay, you good?
Wait, did he? Did I not finish healing? I did. Where'd you go, jackass? See, this is why. Like, I've actually seen people suggesting that, like, the heal kits, you can use the heal kits on other people. And yes, you can, but if you're trying to do that in, like as a healer, right? And if you're trying to do that in, if you're trying to do that, like, in combat, like, no. No. It's not gonna work.
Ain't no problem.
Getting somebody to stand still long enough for me to actually throw a healing, I don't know, potion, whatever it is, on somebody is like, no, it's not gonna happen. Ever. In between fights, okay, but not. If you're on the healer, in between fights don't matter, because healer. It's true. Do you ever play with people and you're out? Oh shit balls. Do you ever play with people and, like, you know, did they kill it? No way. Oh, probably because of the turret. You ever play with people and like you're literally yelling, heal, you need to heal, where are you? I need to heal you. Because I do that. Get over here, damn it, I need to heal you. I can't find you.
Whack is in the area. And I'll check
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Sounds like every time I play a public game. I think if I play a public game from now on, I'm probably always just gonna hop on the healer though. I lost all faith whatsoever that someone else is going to be playing a healer, willing to play healer. I don't know what's gonna happen, so. So if I do a public game, it'll probably be on the healer, or at least the defender, but probably the healer, because I know no one else is going to. Because I don't know why. I feel like I even watched a video. You know, one reason why I did a video on healer was because I watched someone else's video talking about how dog shit the healer was, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, have you actually played the game? Like, what? No. But his whole video was just talking about what dog shit the healer is. It's completely pointless. You don't need it because you have defender. I'm like, no, that's not even remotely close to reality. Defender's cool, don't get me wrong, the extra armor, but no. Flat out survivability, nothing beats the healer, period. Because inevitably at some point, people are going to lose that extra armor, and they're going to take actual damage, and you cannot heal it on a defender. It's like running with a healer that's got the temporary health. Like,
Bet we could use the winch.
I mean, is it useful? I mean, kinda. Is it preferred? No. What's up? You saw Project Hail Mary last? Oh, is it? Everybody keeps saying it's amazing. I really want to go watch it, but movies are expensive, man. Especially like, well, I wouldn't take my daughter. That one's me and my wife. But like go watch Super Mario Galaxy. Like, my God, man. Like, I saw somebody come in Super Mario Galaxy. I took my daughter and my wife to see it, and it was like $75, man. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But if you, there's people that came in and they had like, it was like a guy and his wife and 6 kids. I'm like, dude, that's like a $200 movie trip, man. This is why I only had 1 kid. This is why I only had the 1. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm done. Just the 1. So many public games with folks. I think they're Call of Duty. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Please stay within the transmission zone to complete
People played way too much COD. All right. Second time's the charm.
You've got incoming that
We
wants
hope.
to make you dead.
There's a nuker.
I'm helping and hurt it.
Walter Iron. Time out! I need to reload.
Stop messing around.
Not gonna lie, I totally thought Asher was a zombie. Is he stuck out there? I'm okay with that. He is, he's totally stuck. So I'm gonna leave him. So definitely worth the price of admission. Oh, my face. Oh my God, my other face.
We got a snare.
Get over here for healing.
I'm here, heal me, girl. I was just about to
Successful.
blow my load over here too.
For the EMP tower.
Let's get to it.
Dancer Muriel, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What you up to, Dancer? I'm also excited for the biopic movie. Yeah, drops on 24th. I am actually looking forward to that one too. There's been a lot of movies about Michael Jackson though. Movies and like, well, actually I think it's mostly like made for TV movies, but I'm excited for that one. I feel like all of the movies they make about like singers are all like, and they just all end up being really good. Like Bohemian Rhapsody was really good. One about Johnny Cash was really good. The one about Ray Charles was really good. Like they're all great.
Everybody should treat each other with kindness. And don't be a dick.
Cause Michael's
Ain't no problem.
dad was a dick.
Nothing to it.
Let's heal up.
Driving out of here sucks. So bad. You know, it's probably 6 of one, half dozen the other. I'm like, which is gonna suck less trying to get out of here, but they're all gonna suck. They're all gonna do this right here. Here, you beat it on IMAX, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, there's a show in Vegas. It's actually not very much, I mean, quite frankly. Quite frankly, as expensive as movies have gotten, going to see the Michael Jackson Cirque in Vegas probably isn't that much more expensive than actually going to the damn movies now. But there's a Cirque in Vegas that's it's called Michael Jackson 1. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's so good. Too long. What's up? I just tried to get through this map. This is a little harder than I thought it was going to be. I've ran into a little more trouble than I thought I was going to. And I discovered one thing that I'm not super happy with the nuker about, like, you know, the nuke on the striker. I love it, but I will say it knocking me, like when you're using it close, like close range or whatever, it knocking me and everyone else away was causing issues. So there's the one thing I don't like about it, but sort of exploring some stuff right now. What you up to? How's your week?
Activate the CMP tower. You'll have access to the primary
Oh wait. Did I see something? I could be dead. Alright, I got distracted because I saw this.
Not letting the turret go to waste.
I was like, ooh, piece of candy.
A large swarm is coming your way. Be ready.
Eyes on the stalker.
That's right.
Stop that.
Stay alert. That's the snare. All right. Spike my drink.
Got another win.
All right. Spike my drink.
All right, he's down. New content's coming. They just said sometime this summer. I think they said June, but then they backtracked that. They backtracked that, and then they changed it to this summer. So they said June, I think in September, and then they walked that back, and they're like, no, it's coming summer and fall. I think it was summer and fall. So we still got a bit. So, and we're getting, with that one, you know what, I'm gonna look real quick. Because I was talking about it earlier, and I forget exactly what we're getting. Let's see, what are we getting? We're getting... Come on, open up. Okay, that's update 2, update 1. All right, so free update 1 should be the one coming in the summer. We're gonna get challenges to unlock cosmetics, so that'll be cool. I appreciate challenges in games. You know, even if it's just to unlock cosmetics, I still like challenges. I like doing challenges. So that'll be fun. That'll be good. We get a new map and we get a new enemy. So that'll be nice. We also get 2 new vehicles. One will be a 6x6 and one of them's going to be a forklift. So I'm pretty sure that new map is going to be some sort of industrial zone. And I really hope we have to like use the forklift like proactively to like, I don't know, build barricades or something. And then we get we get 4 new primary weapons. We get what looks like another sniper rifle. We need one. We don't have one. Looks like a bolt action. We get a lever action rifle, and we get 2 other primary weapons that look like some sort of energy weapons. And then we get let's see, new secondary heavy and melee weapons as well. So, and then there's gonna be a DLC cosmetic pack 1 where you get weapon charms, weapon skins, character skins, and headgear, vehicle customization skins, graffiti honks, profile titles, and icon. So that's coming this summer. And then free update number 2 coming this fall, we get ammo mods, which I expect will be much like, you know, we have in World War Z. We get the additional difficulty. They should put that in the summer.
Hey, Leon,
Honestly, it should probably already be
what
in.
made you pick us anyway?
We get new defense setups. Not sure exactly what that's all about. We get another new enemy, 4 primary weapons, new heavy and melee weapons. And one of those looks like a stun bat. The other one's a flamethrower. So maybe we get more than that, or maybe it's just the 2 they show in the picture. And then we get new consumables too, which will be nice. And then again, we get more weapon skins, cosmetic charms, character skins, headgear, all that stuff. So 2 new enemies this this year. 1 map. I wish we get another map too. Well, some people's gripes about the game. I think if we got like 3 more maps and shit, why did I drive over there? Because you're stupid, see? That's what I'm doing.
Activating that EMP is how you
Then I think, and we got if we got a horde mode and like maybe 3 more maps, I think maybe people would calm down about, we need more maps. Why did they not release this game's garbage? Because it's only got 9 maps.
I'm liking this.
It's true. It's only got 9 maps. How long have I been streaming? 1 hour and 42 minutes. I haven't been into this map the entire time, but I've been in it almost the entire time. Let's be real. Name me 1 map in State of Decay, Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2, or Back 4 Blood, or World War Z. State of Decay. I got State of Decay on the brain, y'all. I just really want State of Decay 3. Leave that out, okay? World War Z, Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2, or Back 4 Blood. Any of those maps that you can be in and actively doing stuff for 1.5 hours. Name 1. I dare anybody. Name 1. And again, I'm not throwing shade at those games. I love those games. Those games are great. But no. No. So I think that's the biggest reason why we didn't get more, because there's so much more to do in these maps. If this was just a straight corridor horde shooter, I think it would have launched with, you know, way more maps. We'd have had like 20 maps.
This the thing?
Somebody fix it, don't care who. How's your week, dude? What you been up to? Have you got to play any more TC? Toxic Commando? I find myself struggling to get enough game time in this thing. It's part of the reason why we're doing this tonight and not Resident Evil. I'm gonna get back to Resident Evil though, I promise. I promise.
On my way.
COD open world zombies when it was a thing. Okay, fine. But the other games that I mentioned. Which those are the ones that everybody compares it to, right? This is You know, Back 4 Blood, Left 4 Dead. It's really Left 4 Dead, but I mean, I don't think anything will ever be. No one's ever going to be like, this is so much better than Left 4 Dead, just because we've all got, you know, nostalgia creeping in for Left 4 Dead. Regardless of how good anything else is, nothing will ever beat Left 4 Dead. Also waiting on SOD 3. It's your favorite zombie game. It is actually my favorite zombie game too. Absolutely. You've been playing. I'm dying for State of Decay 3, man. We'll probably get it sometime this year, or not this year, next year. I don't think we'll get it this year. There's some people that sort of speculated, hey, maybe it could come this year. I'm like, hey, you're probably really being super hopeful. And I wish you were right, but no, I don't think that's going to be the case.
Found some additional drugs.
At all. Now, normally when I do this, I have my turrets. I'm gonna miss my turrets. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I want turrets. But, you know, I do got other stuff. Let's see, did I get everything? No. Astrid, get over here and get this girl.
I'll do it.
Order. Is that everything now?
Something we can winch over there.
What? Wait, where? There's nothing left to winch. Won't let me completely block that off. I could roll this over there. Don't blow up my face. It's too slow. Don't blow up my face. Don't blow up. Oh well. It's a little slow. I only got 2 left. I don't like this one. You filled a survey for the open beta testing, so I'm hoping you get picked. Are you talking about for State of Decay 3? It's a closed alpha? Is that what you're talking about? Whiffy! What's up, Whiffy? Bet we'll be playing a SOD 3 beta this year, though. I bet we will be playing a SOD 3 beta this year, yeah. So the alpha is coming, yeah, the closed alpha is coming next month. I don't have a link to it anywhere here, but you can search for it. Or in my last video on SOD 3, you can watch that one. There's a link in the description section. But I do think we'll get a beta this year. I mean, it's only what, you know, May you're getting the closed alpha, so you know what, probably, I don't know, 3 months out we should probably get a beta, I think. Now whether it's an open beta or a closed beta, I don't know. It'd be great if it was an open beta. I mean, if they really want, how do I say this? I mean, look at what 7 Days to Die and other games like that did with all of the, like, even Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate gave you the first act for free, right? You got to play the first act for free as much as you wanted to play it. And they used all of that data to make that game one of the best games I have ever played. So I am fully on board with them doing like an open beta. Just do an open beta for like a month, man. You know, gather as much data as you can and, you know, build the game that we all want. The game that, you know, we know that Undead Labs is capable of making, especially with all the support they're getting from Coalition and, you know, other groups. So there's my hope. Living on a hope and a prayer. Hey,
I'm keeping this one.
I'm not gonna do that just yet. I probably should, but I'm not going to. Sniper. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. Jumping in a match. You'd be like, all right, I appreciate the alert, man. Good luck on your match. I'll still be here for a while. I still got time. Get another map done after this.
Got a live wire.
Shit, did I did. Dude, that didn't do hardly any damage to it. All right. Note to self. Not great for that. My face. All right. Time to get. Oh shit. This big bastard.
I'm not gonna make it.
Ah, you be fine.
The EMP's been sludged. Might as well be throwing rocks until we wake it up. Feel better already.
I shouldn't be walking through this, but I did, and it's too late to change now.
First toxic in a bad way. I know. All burning.
Knock it off. I'm not going out like this.
That's what I needed. Might as well be throwing rocks.
Reactivate the EMP.
Damn it! I got to do everything myself. Uh-oh. 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 Wait, don't get me up. You kill stuff. I got myself.
Got another one. I was almost.
Filling back up. Guess lightning can strike twice.
Dude, I totally thought it was... Oh shit, is it? No? Is that thing dead?
Look at that. Progress.
Oh, right out of nowhere. Someone save me. Save me. That should do it.
Boom, baby, boom. Sludge nest inferno. Woo.
I got kind of hairy there for a minute. Now I need to go do the last one on. I don't know if I've done the last one solo on hard. A little very hard. I should grab the medic. I should try it on hard.
Keep hedging your bets.
I mean, very hard.
John. You think we'll actually make it out?
Let's talk. Just you and me. No radios. You think they ever hooked up?
Ah, it's like picturing your parents.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The pressure in this game is awesome. Like, awesome. I mean, even just like random little swarms that you hit, like they did a great job of like. How do I say this? They did a great job of the pressure system in the game. Like, there's constant pressure. Like, I mean, you've got like, yeah, you got breaks or whatnot, but I do like the when stuff does pop, like, you know, the pressure is real. Like, shit's coming. 3. I need 4. I need 4 points. Maybe I can grab a
We're on a clock
point
here.
somewhere.
What do you want to do first?
Yeah, no, it really does. Can you imagine what the hardest difficulty is going to be like? Like when they add the new one? Like, because right now there's a lot of people, it's like, Campepro, thank you for the follow. How are you? How are you? But can you imagine, I mean, how difficult it's going to be? So, like, you know, there's people like, oh, well, I don't take a healer because you don't need him. You go 4 DPS. I'm like, okay, well, super team. I don't know what game you've been playing or what kind of crazy people you're playing with, but that is not normal. Everybody's not just breezing through very hard with no healer. Not everybody. Maybe some people are. But I'd say like all these like crazy specs and the healer especially is going to be very, very, very needed on, I don't know what it'll be named. Insane, maybe? It is. It is. And I'm going to enjoy it thoroughly. When did I say we get that this summer? No, we're getting that this winter. Damn it. Damn it. This is balls. All right, well. Damn. I got to choose. Reload speed. Or I could take some other stuff, I guess, and solo level again. Or I could lose a reload speed, but that's 30%. I really need it on the shotgun, like pretty badly. All right. I'll just pick other stuff for now. What do we got? We got... I don't care about passive energy drain. I guess for now I'll just take extra ammo capacity. Which will be nice. The shotgun don't hold a whole lot of rounds anyway. Yeah, I totally accidentally dropped this earlier somewhere. Well, let me... The turrets are broken. How many... Colin, how many of you guys actually use the turrets? Show of hands, how many people use the turrets? All day long. The turrets are fucking broken, dude. Now, I haven't tested this with a group yet. Do you know how many people can actually put out turrets? Can you only have 2 turrets out at a time for the whole group? Or is it like per person? I'm assuming it's not per person, right? So you get 2 turrets for the whole group. Like if you put down 2 turrets and I put out another turret, I assume one of them's going to disappear. Boomjaga! Thank you for the follow. What's up? What's up? Put down a lot. Just as a 1-person run. I mean, you put down 2 as a 1-person run. Yeah, 2's the max, I think. But I haven't tried it with other people to see how many. Like I should. I just never think about it when I'm playing with other people, like especially like FOW or whatever. I just haven't thought about it to see if we can put down like more than 2. If you could put down more than 2, I mean, you're basically breaking whatever encounter you're in. But the turrets are so broken because like if you just let whoever's got turrets, like everybody else has got grenades or whatever. I do like some of the other stuff. Like I like the bait grenades. But if you open the grenade case and you just let that person, whoever's got turrets, just let them have the whole case. They could put out so many turrets. I mean, you just put out 2 turrets, and when those run out of ammo, go grab 2 more, put 2 more down. When those run out of ammo, grab 2 more, put 2 more down. You can have like 6 turrets in a fight, which is insane. Because like if you're playing the church, the last stand's only 2 minutes long. I mean, you basically got 2 extra turrets out the whole freaking time. The resupply's always got at least like 4 in it. I think it's got like 4 or 5. I'm pretty sure it's at least 4. So if you go in with one, now the only downside is I need a drink. The only downside is, you know, if you pick up something else, you lose your turret. So I'm kind of stuck most of the time, especially if I'm soloing out. I pretty much always run with the turret. Yeah, I could do the semis for a little more survivability, but I generally don't need it. So I usually do the turret instead. So the only downside is if I wish if I chose the turret to begin with, if I picked up something else and then I was empty and then I went back to the grenade box or found one, that whenever I picked up whatever that, picked it up, that it would be, a turret again. But it's not, but is what it is. It'd probably be like way more broken than it already is if you could do that. But if you carry it through to the end, like, my God, man, it's just so many turrets. And I don't know if you know this, but for those of you that don't know, and if I play the tutorial mission like ever, you'll see me do it every time I play. So, you get like that first like area where, like, the first little stand you have while you're waiting on the elevator. If you have the turrets, you can open the box. So you park the truck, park the Humvee in front of the little opening where stuff's gonna be coming at you, and then open the grenade box. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to like use a part on the 50 cal. You don't have to use it on the electric fence. Just open the grenade box, and then drop 2 turrets like back. So when stuff starts coming up and trying to get over everything, the turrets are laying down fire on them. And then you can hop on the truck and use the 50 cal when you need to, or you can just sit there and shoot. But then after that's done, you could pick up 2 more turrets and take them in the elevator, lay them down, and then drive the truck in, get rid of the sludge, and you'll still have 1 turret on you and 2 turrets in the elevator for when you go up. The 2 turrets will be firing on everything, and then when you get to the points where it stops and you're having to fight like a bunch of stuff, oftentimes if you kill the stuff fast enough on the way up, you'll still have ammo in those turrets whenever you start that part where you have to, like, before you go get the key cards. So, you're like running turrets through the whole bloody mission, and it's crazy. It's broken in a good way. It's awesome. It's awesome. I love the turrets. Can you tell I love the turrets? The turrets are awesome. With the one resupply with 2, which leaves 2 for another. If there's 4 more box. Yeah, if you can, like I said, if you can put them down, can you put them down? Do you know? Like, can we have 4 turrets down? Because that's just insane. You put 3 down the church. Wow. Well, if you can put 3 down, then you can put 4 down. I think you can only do 2 if you're like by yourself. Until one runs out of ammo. Well, I mean, you could put another one down, but I don't think I think one will disappear. Excuse me, but turrets are crazy. Crazy awesome. I didn't think I liked the double barrel shotgun as much as I do, but I actually really like the double barrel as well. How'd you put down 3 at the church? You're sure they were all up and firing at once? Because if you do 3 at a time, that's crazy. What am I doing? I'm checking out my shotgun. 33,000. Shotguns. Shotgun. Ammo. Yes, please. Wait, no. Also, I need to... I think it's 30K to upgrade it. Yeah. That's all right. We'll get the accessories and then we'll upgrade. Can't do weapon lights. What can we do on the barrel? More damage. We do like more damage, and I will take a muzzle brake. People talk about, the suppressor and like, oh, you need the suppressor especially if you're a new player, so you can stay quiet. I'm like, I don't worry about staying quiet. I just want to kill everything. Which is why I like this game. I like shooting zombies. I want to shoot everything. All the zombies. All the zombies. EOTech. The EOTech. We got enough for it there. What else can we get? Barrels. I can't get anything right now, but modular handguard. You love watching movies? I love watching movies, dude. It really is. It really is. I mean, I'm a huge movie buff. I just wish most movies now didn't suck. Because most movies now suck. It's a great question. He's busy running and gunning and actually check and see if they're all shooting at once. Yeah, that's been my experience most of the time too. I'm usually too busy, but I do believe I tested it one day, and I believe when I put down 2, I mean, we could, you know what? Let's go in. We'll go. How much time do we got? I don't know if I got time to do this and get a map done before I have to run, because I do have adulting to do tomorrow, so I can't stay up too late. All right,
You ready to get back to work?
Let's test it real quick. Let's just go test. We're gonna go do it real fast. We'll do hard. We'll do. Or am I gonna get to multiple turrets the fastest? It's probably gonna be the first one. We'll do the drop. We'll see how many turrets I can put down. Try and get to it fast. We'll test it. We'll see. You can place more than 2, but not be shooting all at once. I mean, I feel like if you could put more than 2 down, they should be shooting. But we'll find out. Let's find out, shall we? Because if you can put 3 down, that would actually help a lot as far as, like, you know, me laying turrets and then, you know, laying them out and then
What the hell was that?
doing other stuff. Make it just run.
It didn't look like a
Because, I mean, it's going to have the same amount of ammo regardless, right?
Wrecked our ride.
Like 600 rounds. Well, they got 200 rounds each, so 600 rounds is 600 rounds.
Hold on. Do you guys hear that? What the actual fuck?
Now it's the party.
We all saw those things, right? Not just me.
That was like a squad.
We'll check now. We'll do it now.
Were they gonna kill us? Eat us?
We'll figure it out later.
Kill us. They were
Right
going to
now,
kill
we
you
have to get out of here.
while they were eating you.
Why is nobody fixing the car?
Bet I could use these spare parts on the car.
Those gas cans could top off the tank.
I'm not going to worry about getting anything right now. Maybe I'll pop a few zombies on the way, but we're just going to test this, and that's it. Welcome back, Raven. What were you doing? Are you watching something now, Zygo? Like, what are you watching? I need to watch Conan the Barbarian. That's gonna be my next movie. My daughter wants to watch Ready Player One this weekend, so I'll watch Ready Player One this weekend. It's a good movie. The book was way better. If you guys like books, you should read Ready Player One. That book is outstanding. It is so effing good. And if you watch the movie, don't think the book is like the movie, because it's not. The book's a hell of a lot darker than the movie is. Steven Spielberg, so, you know, they turned it into a kiddie movie. It was happy-go-lucky until it wasn't in the book. I feel like Ruby is always on fire, and she's the only one that really screams about it. Shit. Get up the hill. Got stuck. Got mom a cup of tea and a piece of pie. Oh man, dude, I want a cup of tea and a piece of pie. You know, I'll just sell for a piece of pie. I don't even need the tea.
Hopefully more bullets.
Or explosives.
All right, we're just gonna go because we are.
Steve, use the winch on that pipe.
I knew we needed.
We are doing this for experimentation purposes.
That's gotta be the elevator.
Could we use these things for defense? You have to use a computer to call the elevator? I am awesome.
All right, let's park this, not completely properly, but actually it's pretty proper. Park that proper, and then go open this up.
Look.
I don't have any spare parts. Somebody come over and open this. What kind of pie? I'm curious. I'm gonna live vicariously through your mother right now. I heard about the Gundam movie that Legendary is making, casting Sydney Sweeney. Ooh, I have not. Sydney Sweeney's gonna be in a Gundam movie? Dude, that's badass. Peach Cobbler. My God, where do you live, Kamikaze? Are you in the States? Are you in the States in the South by chance? Because that seems like a very Southern thing to do. I love fucking Peach Cobbler, man. So good. All right, we got one. We got two. All right, we're going for the third one. No, I can only put out two. The other one exploded. New York City, but you're in Arkansas now? Wait, AK. AK? What's AK? I'm not gonna lie, you're excited. That's a live action Gundam. I'm hoping to get the politics right. Yeah, I hope it's Gundam politics and not real world politics. I don't need any more of that crap. Oh, Alaska. I was like, AK, that's not AR's Arkansas. Dude, I've always wanted to go to Alaska. What part of Alaska are you in? Always wanted to go to Alaska. My parents used to be musicians. And they actually spent 6 months in Alaska. They were like in a road band. And their agent got him a gig in Alaska. They spent like 6 months in Anchorage, and they were in love with it. All right, that test is over. Let's go back to base. Yeah, Gundam politics. My only fear is that, I don't know, Sydney Sweeney seems to be a pretty based individual, so hopefully it's not gonna have a bunch of like stupid ass real life shit in it. Like, you know, we go to movies and video games for escapism, so I don't care which side of the aisle you sit on. Putting politics in video games and movies is fucking retarded. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care which side of the aisle you sit on. Movies and games should be escapism, not a fucking message, regardless of what your message happens to be. So I'll not get on my soapbox. That's all I'll say about it. But Palmer is north of Anchorage. What's the weather like there right now? Don't I hear them say Earth Federation, Xeon? It's gonna be Raven, I need to know what kind of pie.
If you're done looking around, get to work.
All right, I'm gonna regret this, but no, I need a level of strike. I got a level of strike. I gotta do it. Okay, I gotta do it. All right, Sunday. That's what we're gonna do Sunday. Sunday, I'm gonna attempt the. I'll hop on the healer on Sunday. And Sunday, I'm gonna attempt the last mission on very hard with the healer. I don't want to do it on my strike right now. The strike's not max level. I think I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it, Raven. Oh, you had chocolate? Oh my God. Key lime, I'm like, chocolate. I'm in love with chocolate. Chocolate, banana cream pie. Next RE4 streams, I go. It's gonna be on Tuesday. I'm gonna start running RE4 streams on Tuesday. That's gonna be my Tuesday thing. I was gonna do it 2 days a week, but I just can't stay out of this game long enough. I'm sorry. So Tuesdays will be RE4 until I get it done. I think I'm only like, I don't know. I thought I was like 20-25% of the way through it, but Uncle Bob says he didn't think I'm not quite that far. So probably run on Tuesdays for quite some time then. A whopping 40 degrees was hot for you, dude. It was like 90 something here today. And that was, we're talking Fahrenheit, right? All right, so I gotta level this guy. So, all right, what am I doing? What are we doing? We're doing hard. I could attempt I could do the pit on hard. I could try the pit on hard. Do I try the pit on hard? I haven't done it on hard. I haven't finished it on hard. I only finished on normal. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna do the pit. We're gonna do the pit on hard. Leveling the strike. This is a terrible idea. This is an awful idea. Why am I doing this? This is so stupid. It's breakup season right now. What's breakup season?
If you're done looking around.
Yeah, I'm not leveled up yet. I mean, the weapon's pretty decent. I mean, you know, this one's great. Oh, ice and snow. I was like, why is everyone breaking up now? Like, I don't get it. Why? Does everybody get hot and pissed off? Is that what's going on? Is this like the opposite of like when the power goes out in like a large city, everybody gets pregnant? All right, this was a terrible idea. I'm gonna do it anyway. I could do this on my healer probably pretty easily, but I ain't on the healer. Lakes and ocean thawing. Okay. I still want to go. I mean, there's cruises and stuff that go up there. I thought about doing a cruise, but I'm broke, so I don't know. Maybe when I'm old and...
Didn't Leon say we could toss the vests?
I'll still
Until
probably
we
be
kill
broke.
this thing, we're staying as safe as possible. Sure. Wrapped up for our protection.
But accurate.
Time out! I need to reload!
Been to Alaska twice. What? Did you just like go in, or did you do? Was it like a cruise or something? An Alaskan cruise? Oh, am I doing an Alaskan cruise? I need to do it in the summer though, because man, anything to get me out of Vegas in the summertime.
I'll find a use for this.
Me and my wife are trying to figure out some like free or cheap like shit we could do during the summer to keep us out of the heat, and the list is not very long. It's a short list. Lots of hiking in the mountains.
I've identified
I mean, technically, because you can get to cooler weather here pretty easily. Just drive like an hour up in the mountains, and it's like temperature will drop like 40 degrees. That's what I'm trying to fill up my truck. What the fuck, man?
We got a dude!
You? Where do we gotta go? Where's it?
Don't get too close to the nuker. Now let's stop coming.
Oh, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dude, that one came right out of my ass. Oh man, we blew up my gas. That's all the gas I had. Summer's legit up here. If you like 18, 19 hours of daylight, I do not. I prefer 18, 19 hours of dark, if I'm being quite honest. Our family went for 5.5 weeks when he was a kid. Damn. Family, your grandparents, you drove there in a motorhome? Holy crap. Like, did you visiting something? Like you had like somebody up there? Your son and the devil spawn were kids. Mom and dad took them. Came back then for school. You flew out to meet him for 2 weeks. Like, I take it somebody... Like, do you know somebody up there? Like, were you staying at someone's house, or did you just stay in the motorhome for like that long? Oh, thank gas. Devil spawn is your nephew. What a POS. It'd be nice to call him a devil spawn. I was calling him a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. I do love to hunt and fish. Although I haven't been in a really long time. Hunting and fishing in Vegas is not a thing. I mean, it is, but it's so expensive because there's no like deer or anything here. There are, but there's so few. Like, you have to wait like 3.5 years to get tags, and then it's like $1,000. Like, I shit you not, it is insanely expensive. Oh, new stuff. Okay, Jesus. I didn't know you could be a bigger piece of shit, but okay. Moose bacon. Ah, I've never eaten moose. I'd like to. I was wanting to hunt caribou.
I need to reload!
Or not caribou, elk. I always want to hunt elk. Because, you know, one of those and you're eating for literally a year. I forgot how big this map was. I thought this was faster than it is. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this or not, yo. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish. I'll try though. Do my best. I'll try to hurry. Oh yeah, that's true. Moose is the same way. Like, zero fat. I was watching. Do you guys ever watch? You ever see a show called Alone? There was a guy one time, I mean, this guy could have lived forever. He won one of the seasons. He'd spent a lot of time with like Eskimos and shit. And I forget where it was. It could have been somewhere in Alaska. It was somewhere up in that area. And he killed a moose with a bow. So he killed the moose with a bow. So he got plenty of meat, right? So not gonna worry about starving to death. He ended up like building like this this thing to store it on that was like off the ground very high. And he had all the meat he could ever want, and he was starving to death. And he was eating meat like all the time, but he was still starving to death because moose has no fat. And so he still had to go ice fishing and catch fish and stuff because he needed the fats, because the moose is so lean that he was literally starving to death and had all of the meat you could ever hope to eat. It was kind of crazy. You hit a moose with your motorhome? Jesus Christ, Raven. Did you guys like die and get resurrected? I mean, people die from hitting deer sometimes. My God, a moose? Oh, it was a young bull. Okay. I mean, I hope you were going slow, because that's like hitting the damn house.
New game.
Took out one of your air conditioners? I'm surprised I didn't take out the whole damn thing.
Zombie would you stab, shoot, and sploon?
You never want to play my games.
Loading more rounds.
Why did I come over here? I saw something. What did I see? I think I saw something? Did I not see anything? What? I jumped the fence for no reason. I swore I saw something. Oh well. Oh well. Oh.
I got the spray and pray.
Well, like Dad, you spent the next several hours with screws and duct tape fixing the hood. Jesus. The only thing I've had to even come close to that was when I was in college. There was my buddy was driving a little S10, and he had there's a K-rail. You know, K-rail. It's big concrete things on the freeway on the right, and so he was in the far left lane. There's a K-rail on his left, and a tractor trailer next to him tried to change lanes and didn't realize he was there. And the tractor trailer literally drove up on top of the front of the of his little S10. And miraculously, his little S10 still ran afterwards. I was like, Jesus Christ, how's this thing not like just completely broken to never work again? But we had to duct tape his windows back on because it broke his front windshield. It completely broke his
That's what I needed.
broke his front windshield, completely broke out his passenger side window. There was someone riding in the passenger seat at the time. All right, so I guess I got it. This wee little road. This wee little road. I do like the fact that the trucks, the vehicles here aren't made of paper like they are in State of Decay. And I really hope State of Decay, the vehicles are going to be less paper-like. I mean, mind you, I only play State of Decay on lethal mode too, so that's part of the problem. But still, I feel like the vehicles are just way too fragile to be an actual vehicle.
Reloading! Watch my back!
Everyone see the snare?
I do? I got a surprise for him. Surprise, motherfucker. Out the way, girl. Gideon, what's up, buddy? Sure, Gideon was doing Hunt again tonight. You finished Black Myth Wukong. How'd you like Wukong? You love the South, but being out here, I love hell. Was the old feel helping neighbors figuring it out at times during the winter? Yeah, I miss that from the South. I mean, that's kind of, I mean, that's what it was. Where I spent most of my time in the South in Kentucky and Tennessee, so that's, you know, that's the way it was when I was growing up. My nearest neighbor when I was a kid was like 3 miles away. Now I can almost reach out the window and touch my neighbor. I mean, living in the city's got its advantages, don't get me wrong. There's definitely nice things about living in town, but especially in a city as big as Vegas, but I do miss the country for sure. I keep telling my wife I'm gonna move your ass to Montana. She's like, I'll freeze to death. And she's not wrong. She would probably freeze to death if I moved her to Montana. Like, she's the most cold-natured person I've ever met in my life. But I think just because she was born and raised in Las Vegas, and it's just hot as ass out here, so. How the hell do I get in there? 3 country miles? Absolutely. Like, I'd get bored as a kid and go squirrel hunt. We had like, my dad at the time, like when I was a kid, probably, you know, 8 to, probably more like 10 to, I don't know, 10 to 12 or whatever. The place we actually lived, my dad had 30 acres of land, which he ended up like just walking away from, which was really retarded. My uncle had another 30 acres right across the street. And there was a logging company that owned 200 acres that completely surrounded us. So, I spent the vast majority of my childhood, like, ass deep in the woods, like, all the time. It was glorious. And the logging company, they wouldn't clear off tons of it at a time. They clear off, like, probably 5 to 10 acres at a time. And then they'd replant, let it grow for, I don't know, X amount of time, and they would, like, you know, plant some more, grow some more, cut some more, plant some more, grow some more, cut some more. It's good job. Good job. Shit. Yes, feed my cooldown. Feed it. People feeding my cooldown. Hey, there we go. Oh. Didn't get him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Eric, what's up, buddy? Hey, thank you for the biddies, man.
All right.
We're shaking, Eric.
I'll take it. That was my bad.
Ah, I suck at this game. I suck at most games, but especially that one. Also, he's being in the woods next to the farm. Yeah, absolutely. Where'd you get bits? I don't know. I kind of thought that myself about bits a while ago, and then I was like I don't know, probably a year or so ago. And then one day I was like, I was watching Gideon. I was watching somebody, and then I was like, wait. I was like, I have bits? How'd I get bits? Yeah. Did you hit black? 50-50, right? I got you, Kato. Don't worry about it. Started to see Buddy and Brother at the same time. Just came out Butter. Hey now. Oh, dude. Oh, okay. You didn't. So you made $1,000 bucks. Braver man than me. Much braver man than me. Well, that's awesome. Nice. Well done, well done.
I'm keeping this one. I'm liking this.
If I was gonna do it, I'd probably go play it on like a hand of blackjack, because I really like blackjack. And I'm actually pretty good at blackjack, so there's that too. I do like roulette though. Roulette's a lot of fun. I never gamble in town though. I never go to casinos, like, ever. Only time I'll ever go to a casino, I've been to a casino, I think like to actually gamble, I've been to a casino maybe 3 times. I only go when like friends are in town. Like I got like you know, people from out of town coming in to visit. Like I had a buddy of mine, my college roommate, he lives in Dubai. So like sometimes he'll come to town. When he comes to town, then we'll go to a casino and I'll gamble a little bit then, but it's like $200. And I haven't done that forever. Mario was good. Super Mario movie.
Smell that? Oh, how can I smell this bad?
Hey, sir, what's up, man? You're late, but you're here. That's all right. That's all right. Get me when you can, man.
I'm being defensive.
Flame fist away!
Damn. You have to use massive range on that, or it will knock you on your ass. I mean, the range is crazy how far away I gotta be. It's kind of crazy.
Loading more rounds.
What is this? What is it too?
Gather up to heal.
Hey, it's the tiger. Saw the movie at South Point. Hey, thank you for the biddies there. Gotta run. Good luck on the super duper hard mode. I have faith in you. All right, thanks, Kamikaze. We'll catch you next time, man. Hope you have an awesome night. And then maybe I'll see you on Sunday. We're doing the same thing on Sunday if you're around. Regardless, have an awesome weekend, man. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Truly, I do. Yeah, I took a little one and the wife to see the Super Mario movie. It was really good. I liked it. It's a good show, good show. I recommend to anybody and everybody. I really want to go see the, what was the name of it? Zygo, you still there? The Howl? Is it Howl? Something Howl? Hail Mary, that's it. Why do I keep wanting to say Howl? Is it Hail Mary? Shallow Howl kept popping in my head. But what the hell Oh man, do not search it. Well, I can't quick loot this one. That's balls. Yoshi. I don't remember. I don't remember. No. No. We'll go with no. I did, but I don't remember. Who voiced Yoshi? I just like the fact that someone had to voice Yoshi. Donald Glover. Yeah, I'd forgotten. I looked. I didn't. Well, I didn't look it up, but I saw it. But like when I was looking at the trailers and stuff. And what's her name? What's the girl's name that did Peach? Which I didn't pay any attention to. When I watched the first movie. But this one I was like, oh snap, really? It's her?
Look how easy that was. Time out! I need to reload!
There's a group closing in on you.
I see a goon!
Like always!
Oh. I mean, you got to give that ability credit. It will end a fight in like 1 second. That was the fight's not too big. Young Gambino himself, yeah. It was a good movie though. I really liked it. I think my favorite character in there is not. I didn't like him as much in this one, but I loved Bowser in the first one. Jack Black was hilarious. They should have had him do another song for this one. Oh, snap. All right, we're going to hold off on that until I have...
Get over here for healing!
my ability back. Any word on the job, Eric? Like any of the stuff like that you apply for? Or like the Henderson one hiring maybe? Because you got boned, buddy. You got like just treated wrong. You guys are streaming tonight?
Super!
Every Thursday, baby. Every Thursday. Thursday, Sunday. Thursday, Sunday, Tuesday. Oh yeah. But I appreciate you stopping by, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you, thank you. How was your week? There it is. All right, what do we got? I got four, so I'm pretty much ready to play the end. Go to the end to get wrecked. Because I'm not on my healer. I don't know if I can do this one. I'm not on my healer. Not on this particular difficulty. Tiring? Oh, that sucks, dude. What was going on? What you got going on? Just life in general, or? Now we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. All right, I'm pretty sure this thing will reach. About to find out. Oh, that felt good. I'm not gonna lie. That felt really good. Nice. That's how we do it. Sleep. From a really long ways off. Adulting. Dude, adulting sucks. I hate adulting. I need a day when I don't have to do any adulting whatsoever. It's never gonna happen, but you know. You know, the only time I get days when I don't have to do adulting is when I'm sick. I should call in sick to adulting. I'm calling out today. I'm more adulting. Sorry. Damn it, Ruby, move your head. Trying to adult yourself to bed about 20 minutes. Well, I got about 20 minutes left in the stream, so I'm gonna be right behind you, man. Headed that way myself. But we're gonna try and do this. I'm leveling the stalker. So the stalker's not leveled yet, not completely. So I'm leveling the stalker. I forget what level it is. It's like 30. So it's up there, but it's not maxed. And I'm doing. I forget what it. I think I did hard. I don't think I'm doing very hard. I think it's hard. It's the last mission, which is kind of a huge pain in the ass. So I got to fight the big boy at the end, which is going to be here in just a minute. All right, Daniel, what's up? How are you? How are you? I will, Raven. Shoot me a message on Discord so I don't forget. And then I'll talk to my wife and make sure we don't have anything going on. And then, if nothing else, maybe I play for like, you know, a couple hours, maybe an hour, 2 hours, something like that. At the very least.
Gonna fill him with holes.
But shoot me a message on Discord so I don't forget. Because I'm gonna be honest, I had already forgotten. What's going on? Harf Daniel, how are you? How far into this game are you? Is it completely engulfed your entire life like it has me, or are you managing to keep your addiction under control? Is there many players still playing this game? Also, is there any new content? No, there's not gonna be any new content until the summer. We got about 2 months left. First, they said the new content was coming, I think it was June, and then they backtracked that, went a little less specific, and they just said this summer. So I'm going to say probably sometime around June. We'll get the first update. First update, I think, has a new map. It's got a bunch of stuff. It's got like 4 new weapons. It's got a new map. It's got a new monster. Yeah, there's still people playing the game. There's still a lot of people playing the game as far as I know.
What do we need to break?
Still tons of people playing the game as far as I know. I don't think everybody's giving up on it. And rightly so, because it's awesome. All right, Acer, thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate you hanging out. You have a good weekend, and if you're around on Sunday, I'll see you on Sunday, man. So yeah, we get 4 new primaries. I think we can do secondary. I think we get new melees too. 1 new map, 2 new vehicles. I think the new map is going to be some industrial type area, because one of the vehicles is going to be a forklift. You're not going to see a forklift roaming around the swamps, right? So it's got to be some sort of industrial type area where you could put, like, you know, a loader. And we're getting a 6x6. as far as the vehicles go. Can I get my truck in here? I forgot to get my truck in here. I think the Humvee's up here anyway. Honest review about this game so far. What's the pros and the cons? My honest review about this game is... okay, let's start with the cons first. Cons of this game. It needs a horde mode. I didn't expect it to launch with a horde mode. If you look at... And a lot of people complain about it. I complained about it myself. To be fair, if you look at World War Z, Warhammer Space Marine 40k2, if you look at other zombie games, you look at Left 4 Dead 1, Back 4 Blood, World War Z, none of those games launched with the horde mode. Everybody's like, they don't have a horde mode. None of those games launched with a horde mode. The only game that launched with the only game that launched with anything close to a true horde mode was Left 4 Dead 2. That did have a mode that was sort of waves or whatever, but that was the only one out of all of them. So I didn't expect this to launch with a horde mode, but I was hopeful because, I mean, let's be real. It's 2026. You really need to launch your game with a horde mode. I mean, you need to. But none of the others did, so I thought they were probably going to use it strategically, and I still think this. I think they'll wait till the player base drops, and I think they'll throw in a horde mode, and it'll be like a strategic thing to pull players back to the game. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to try to do this without a bunch of shit, and I'm probably going to regret it, but we're going to give it a whirl. Because I want to save all the stuff for the very end, because the end is going to be a bitch for me to do by myself. What else do I not like about the game? I wish... So I'm doing this on hard mode solo right now. I wish the AI... Now, people complain about the AI. AI is AI. If you play Back 4 Blood, if you play World War Z, the AI is on the same intelligence level as any of those. These are not elite operators, okay? So don't expect that out of them. They're going to be, you know, just the same as they were in Back 4 Blood, World War Z, any of those games. Left 4 Dead, same thing. AI is AI. But the one thing I do wish they had done, I wish they had made the AI level with you. So if I go in and my character is level 40, I wish the AI was level 40. Or at the very least, if I'm doing hard mode, like if you're doing normal mode, fine, make them level 1. But if you're doing hard mode, make them level 10 or level 20. And if you're doing, you know, very hard, make them like level 20 or 30. And then when we're getting a new difficulty coming out in the fall, when that comes out, like, you know, then they could be level 40. That way their abilities are sort of a little more on par with your own. And that's not the way it is. They're actually just level 1, which sucks, but is what it is. My other gripe for the game, and this sort of plays into other people's gripes. People gripe because they say the game doesn't have enough maps. And if you want to see another full breakdown, hey, on YouTube, I have a full 50-hour breakdown of the game, what I think about it, full review. If you want to see more that I'm probably forgetting now. But people gripe because there's only 9 maps in the game. Well, that sort of plays into my next gripe. My other gripe, and it's not a huge one. Most of these aren't huge gripes. These are just like little things that I wish I had. I wish we had like 2 more maps, not for the sake of numbers. I wish we had 2 more maps that were shorter. Because while you can approach this game, you can go in and just hit 2 objectives or 1 objective and then go to the final objective and make it pretty quick. I'm not that type of person. I'm sort of a completionist. I need to do all of the stuff. Plus, I generally only play on hard mode or very hard, and I play solo a lot. Like when I stream, I do a lot of solo runs. If I'm playing solo on hard or very hard, I need a lot of parts to open up a lot of stuff and have a lot of gear and whatnot for the last stand because I'm fighting with the AI. I need stuff. So it takes me a lot of time to get through a map. I wish there was more shorter maps. There's only the tutorials, really the shortest one. And it's really the only one that's, you know, you can kind of pop in and get done in 20, 30 minutes. The rest of these take like 45 minutes to an hour. So depending upon, you know, how many people you've got and how quickly you move. So I wish we would get like a patch where they'd be like, okay, we're not gonna do 1 big map, we're gonna do 3 small ones. Just so I'd have something I could get into and I could play it in 20 minutes and then I could be done. Because, you know, I got work stuff, I got dad stuff, I got husband stuff, I got real life stuff. Sometimes I don't have an hour and a half to come in and play a game, right? And there's not always people available for me to hop in and play with where we can try and bust through it a lot faster. So, that's another thing I wish I had. The last thing that they should have had, they should have had an offline mode. We don't have an offline mode. And they should have put, there's a lot of people that won't even touch the game because it doesn't have an off the live mode. That's all of my gripes about the game. Everything else about the game is awesome. The combat in this game completely changes depending upon what vehicle you are in, because all of the vehicles have different abilities. Flamethrower, they'll have an EMP, they'll have a 50 cal turret, they'll have, the car will blow up after a siren goes off and lure zombies to it. One of them lays mines. So when you approach fights, you will approach them differently depending upon who's with you, what kind of specs people have, what kind of weapons people have, what vehicle you're engaging with. There's a lot of choice, and that's one of the things I like best about this game. Left 4 Dead, World War Z, Back 4 Blood didn't give you a lot of choice. They're a corridor shooter. You're walking down a hallway and you're shooting stuff. Once you play a map 2 or 3 times, you know exactly where everything's going to spawn. You expect it. You walk down the hallway, and you know you encounter the exact same thing every time. This one's a little bit different. You won't start in the same place on any of the maps. There's like usually 3 or 4 maybe starting positions that you can start from, so you're not necessarily starting in the same place on a map. The objectives will be slightly different, not different enough that it's like a big deal, but they are slightly different every time you play through a map. Well, not every time, but you know, there's a select number of objectives that you're going to have to do that it'll rotate through, that you may get this one, you may get that one, you may get the other one. The final stand's always the same, but the objectives leading up to it are different. So I like the variability in the way you can approach fights. I can engage stuff from a distance if I want to. I can charge into stuff if I want to. If I got the mine truck, I can lay mines, and then I can engage from one side of the mines and let everything roll over the mines. You know, if you're playing with more than one person and you happen to find the truck that's got the flamethrower and the truck that lays the mines also spawns gas cans indefinitely every 60 seconds. So you have unlimited fuel for the flamethrower. So there's just a lot of variety and variability in the way that this game can be played. And I mean, I love that about the game. Absolutely love it. Played it for 70 plus hours already, and now not playing it anymore because you feel repetitive and progression system seems like lame and not much to grind. I will say that anyone, and you're more than welcome to, I mean, you know, it's your opinion. I mean, 70 hours, you got a decent amount of playtime out of the game. But my only like sort of thing I'll say about that is this game is no more repetitive than Left 4 Dead was. This game is no more repetitive than World War Z was. It's no more repetitive than Back 4 Blood was. It's no more repetitive than Left 4 Dead 2 was. So anyone who liked any of those games and calls this game repetitive, I don't understand where they're coming from. Because this game is far less repetitive than any of those was, in my opinion. Because those, I'm just walking down a hallway doing the exact same thing every time. This one, I don't know what vehicle I'm going to get. I don't know where, you know, stuff's going to spawn. I don't know exactly what stuff I'm going to be hitting. So that's really sort of my only counter argument to that. Once Modern comes around, we'll get even more things with it. If I mean, if they have mods for the game, I hope they have mods for the game. I hope people mod the game. But just like Left 4, like I got hundreds of hours out of Left 4 Dead 2 with my roommate back in the day, but we didn't have hundreds of hours in Left 4 Dead 2 because of what the game shipped with. We had hundreds of hours in the game because we would download player-made levels, and you know we would I mean, man, there were some great player-made levels in that game. Sorry for saying that, I guess. I mean, don't be sorry. If that's what you feel about it, that's what you feel about it. I mean, I'm not like attacking your opinion. I mean, you're perfectly entitled to your opinion. I just disagree with that because I do have so much time on those other games. And I'm okay with the repetitiveness as long as the gameplay is good, right? Played solo, got no friends to play with, you got bored easily. I mean, I play this most of the time solo too. But I mean, if you're bored with the game, I mean, you're bored with the game, man. I mean, it doesn't matter what I say about it, how I feel about it. You know, if that's the way you feel about it, that's the way you feel about it. You can't play a game that you're bored with, right? I mean, it doesn't matter if I say it's, you know, it's not repetitive because Left 4 Dead 2 wasn't repetitive. Totally doesn't matter. But in my opinion, I don't understand people that say that, who also don't say that about Left 4 Dead. Like, if, you know, if people are like, well, this game's too repetitive, I don't like it. Okay, I mean, I could see that. If you kind of had that same opinion about Left 4 Dead 2 and Left 4 Dead 1 and World War Z. Now, if you're someone who hopped into World War Z 5 years after release, man, it had tons of content, right? Tons of content. But if you're someone who hopped into World War Z in the beginning, there wasn't nearly as much content, right? You didn't have the horde mode and all that other stuff. So, yeah, that's the only thing I'll say about that. But I don't think there's anything I could say that would, you know, really change your mind about that. And I wouldn't want to. I mean, if you're, you know, if you're bored with the game, you're bored with the game, man. So, is what it is. I mean, there is new content coming out for it. Just like, you know, World War Z and all the other stuff. I think it'll get more depth as far as content, vehicle, what is it? Variability or variations of vehicles and stuff that you get as the game, like, you know, progresses and goes on.
Identity confirmation required.
But I mean, I really like the game. I truly do. I think the game's a sleeper. I think, and not a sleeper in the sense that, you know, a lot of people played it that didn't like it, but a sleeper in the sense that I think a lot of people didn't play it because they thought it was X and it's Y. They thought it was gonna be the same boring thing. This game doesn't try and, you know, it doesn't try and reinvent the whole zombie shooter genre. It just sort of does a really good job, in my opinion, of carving out its own lane within it. Oh shit, I fell in a hole. That's not good. Let's see. Let's go this way. Go this way. Do this right there. And hopefully I don't knock myself out of the map. I'm not gonna lie, I might die here. I might die here, babe. As far as people to play with, I don't get to play a ton offline, but if you guys ever want to play, you ever want to get a game, feel free to hop in the Discord. Every time do have time to get a game when I'm off stream or whatever, I always post in the Discord. You guys are welcome to join me off stream anytime. So there is that. You guys are also welcome to, you know, grab a game yourself. Like, I have a hard time getting people to talk in the Discord, if I'm being honest. It's like, it's a source for you guys to, like, get groups together and stuff, but, yeah. And I do get groups together on occasion whenever I'm on there, you know. I'll say something and somebody will hop in with me or whatever. So there's that. If you ever want to hop in and play, feel free to hop in there. Then it goes badly as I thought it might. Not gonna lie. Shotguns need buffs or else. I think the shotguns are fine. I've heard a lot of people say that the shotguns need buffed. So if you think they do, you're definitely not the only one. I think the shotguns are fine. I want more. I think the melee needs some work. I think it's not quite. It's not quite. It just doesn't feel good enough to me. Let's do it. Oh, there it goes. Shit, I should have saved it. Uh-oh. I need more ammo. That's right, we're gonna have it up. It's up. It's up. Where's he at? Where's he at?
Flame fist away! That's what I needed. You owe me a beer for this.
I got you, girl. I'm sorry, guys. Give me just a sec. I'll get back to chat in just a sec. I promise. I gotta get this. Gotta get this done. Otherwise, I'm gonna die. I don't want to die.
You overloaded the system. Now that part of the grid is down.
Or play Killer Clowns with us. Yes, or play Killer Clowns from Outer Space with us. Me and Raven are probably gonna play tomorrow. Definitely don't hop on this game again. Do you agree that melee should not consume stamina like Left 4 Dead? No, I think because stuff goes down pretty quick with melee. I think if melee didn't consume stamina, then I could just roll through and like murder everything. Plus, I think they'll probably put in a melee build, like a melee, because we got a melee build in. You got a melee class in. Oh my God, this is the exact combo trucks I was talking about earlier. Now, if I had another player, this truck spawns unlimited gasoline in the back. It respawns every 60 seconds, in case you guys didn't know. Lays mines, gas forever. And then if you pair it with the flamethrower truck, you got unlimited ammo in the flamethrower forever. The right way? Yes. No? Yes. Out of the way of their truck. So I don't think they could do that because I do think we'll get a melee class in the game, and if we get a melee class in the game, they're gonna have to, you know, they're gonna have to manage that so you're not just walking around like swinging 100% of the time. And they kind of put in a little melee thing in this game, but it's not what it needs to be. There needs to be a full-blown. I want a full-blown melee class.
Pseudo swamp. If you reverse the drainage pumps, you'll short the security system.
A boat on land
What?
in the middle of nowhere.
Know what?
There's a remnant from when
Man,
this area connected to the
this
river
is gonna
system.
take too long.
The creature
It's gonna take too long, y'all. All right, I'll do this. I gotta do this on Sunday. I'll finish this one on Sunday. We'll do this on Sunday. I'll do this on very hard on Sunday. Last mission, very hard. Sunday, probably on the strike. We're gonna see. I do have to pop off here in a little bit though. You got any other questions or anything, Hearth? When was the last time you played this one? I mean, it's only been out for what, like a month? You've got 70 plus hours in it. I guess you played it quite a bit when it first came out, right? Wait, damn! Did I still max out the level on my shotgun? Let's go look.
If you're done looking around, get to work.
Hey, we got a new title. I got a new title. I didn't even finish the map. Oh, help an incapacitated teammate. Class. Yeah, no. Armory. What do we get? Shotguns. I did max it out. What do you know about that? I'll be damned. Say what? Blocked by default barrel. No one wants a default barrel. I ain't got enough for any other barrels. Oh well. We'll work on that later. You playing the demo for 30 hours. Oh, you got hooked? So you got this game when it came out. You're like me. I think I did like 50 plus hours. I did like 50 or 60 hours in the demo, which is just stupid. I did so much time in the demo. I was so addicted to this thing. I'm still addicted to this thing. I mean, I absolutely love the gameplay loop for me. I mean, I know a lot of people, they get bored. They're like, oh, well, you know, I'm tired of the same old thing. I do think the maps are a little too similar. I would like to see some variability in the maps. I want to see snowy region. I want to see, I don't know, like some reason where there's like wheat fields or some shit, you know, like some state of decay type something where there's like, you know, a forest or fields. And I get it, like part of the game is, you know, tromping through the mud and stuff, but I don't know. The maps I think look a little too similar to me. I think they need more variability in the way the maps look. And I think we're going to get that with the new maps they're putting in, especially seeing that forklift. In the image is one of the things we're going to get, because it's got to be an industrial map. At least part of the map's got to be some sort of industrial thing. There's no way they're going to put a forklift in the middle of a swamp. So I do think we'll get a little variability there. There's, you know, one of my minor gripes. But as long as the gameplay loop is really good on a game like this, I can get hundreds of hours out of it. And I know not everybody's like that, but I am the type of person, if I enjoy the combat and the weapons feel good and I'm shooting zombies, man, I can just put literally hundreds and hundreds of hours into a game. As long as that gameplay loop feels good, as long as the combat feels good, I'll keep coming back to it. I think I got bored because no friends to play with, though. Well, hop in the Discord, man. I'll play with you sometime. But I will say, again, I mean, you know, I got adulting to do. I got, like, you know, I'm trying to make YouTube videos. I got to do that. I got to, like, you know, I'm streaming and stuff. So it's not to say I got a whole lot of time, but, you know, like, I got a game in yesterday. I got a game in, I think, 2 days before that. So I do get games on occasion. You're welcome to join me if I'm, like, if you're around whenever I'm, you know, I'll hop on. Gameplay itself feels great, but you do agree. They both stand because somebody's sprinting and melee. Yeah, I mean, sprinting, I feel like I don't really have a whole lot of trouble. Like, I feel like sprinting's pretty strong in the game as far as stamina. Swinging, I do run out of stamina swinging sometimes, which is why it'd be nice if they put like a melee class in the game. I really want a melee class. We're gonna get a ton of different classes because we got a ton of different classes in World War Z. There's a lot of classes in World War Z. I'm not going to say all of them are effective, but I'm hopeful they're a little more successful with making all of the classes like viable and effective and whatnot in this game. Though I've already seen people, I was talking about it earlier, there's already people talking about how medic is dog shit. I've seen videos, YouTube videos where people are talking about medic being dog shit. I'm like, I counter you, my video. Go watch my video. You will see how to make an unkillable medic. So whoever made the video that said they're dog shit, man, needs to come and stream one night. We need to have a hard debate, because medic is awesome. They just don't put out as much damage, but if they can't kill you, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to kill them, right? So yeah. But as far as the maps and stuff go too, like, you know, one of the big gripes people had was the maps in the game. There's not enough maps. We only got 9 maps. But my counter to that is, name me, I said this earlier, you wasn't here, Hearth, but you know, name me a map or even a chapter in, you know, Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2, World War Z, Back 4 Blood, any of those games where you're gonna go in and you're gonna play that for an hour. You're not gonna do any of those maps for an hour. Like, I could finish a whole chapter in Left 4 Dead. I could finish the whole game in one, you know, I could finish that whole game in, I don't know, probably 4 hours. Like, this one, I cannot finish this game in 4 hours. There's no way I could finish this game in 4 hours. Not unless I've got a full team and I'm just, you know, hitting every little, the objectives. I hit just the objectives and nothing else. Then maybe, but this game is far longer than any of those games were, which is why I think we only got 9 maps, because the maps are so long. There's like so much more to the maps than there ever was in Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood. And I'm not throwing shade at any of those games. I love all of those games. I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood, World War Z, you know, all those games. I play the crap out of all of them. I love all those games. I even don't hate the card system in Back 4 Blood like most people do. It's just, I mean, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. So, most mandatory class of the game, thank you. I mean, you can get through even very hard runs with, you know, all DPS players, but it ain't easy. Like, they all really, you really got to know what you're doing. So, you know, your run is almost guaranteed if you have a really well-built healer who actually wants to heal, you know, and won't just like run around all the time, or doesn't just drop the circle, knows how to cancel and doesn't just drop the circle and then run away. You know, if you just drop the circle and leave it, then, you know, it's on cooldown too much, and then you are going to run into problems. But if you spec it right, you can drop it, immediately cancel it. You'll heal a full health bar in 3 seconds, and you wasted like 25% of your cooldown, and then it'll be back up in like literally 20 seconds. So, yeah. Well, thanks for popping in, Harith. I hope you find some people to play with. I hope you can hop back into it and enjoy it. And if you don't, I mean, you don't. You know, you got 70+ hours out of it, so I mean, that's actually not bad. I've got far less than that out of games that I paid way more for, so there's that. And then maybe down the road they get some more maps and stuff in that'll, you know, maybe more maps and maybe some maybe a what is it? I just said it earlier. Waves, what is it? I can't think of it. Whatever. A wave mode where, you know, maybe that can get you back in the game, give you a reason to come back and give it another whirl. But horde mode, that's it. Thank you, Raven. Horde mode. Brain no worky. Me need sleepies. But anyway, guys, I thank you for the super chats, Raven. I thank you for the gifties. Thank you guys for the subs. I will be back on Sunday doing the same thing. I'll probably be playing a little Killer Clowns from Outer Space tomorrow night. If you guys want to hop in with us, let me know. I'm not sure what time yet. If you want to play, hop in the Discord, and then we'll figure it out in there. But yeah, don't forget to message me, because I will probably forget, even though I'm literally talking about it right now. Old man brain's gonna kick in, and I'm gonna be like, what? Killer what now? Is that a game? But yeah, I'll talk to the wife and then let you know. Make sure she ain't got anything planned. But yeah, Gideon, thanks for popping in, man. Zeke, thank you for the subs. Giddy, thank you for the subs. Raven, thank you for the subs. Thank you for the super chats. God bless you guys. Be safe. I'll be back on Sunday doing this, and then we'll be back in Resident Evil 4 on Tuesday. So until next time, God bless. Be safe. You guys have a good weekend. Peace.
You